Hello, 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 everybody. Epic Trinket here. Welcome to the 74th Hunger Games. Oh, I'm never posting this. 3 days later, I post this for no stupid reason. Me looking at Dark Souls, trying to make sure it's not way too bright. Or way too dark. I know it's way too bright. I may just post this because of how stupid it's gonna be. My head poking out of the corner. Well, don't mention that. I don't care, I don't care. That's too bright, right? This is why. Oh, it's actually from my subscription number 2. It's actually not 130 hours. Now it's 131 hours. It's gonna be 2. I'll put the other 2 accounts. I just want to do this one little video. I just want to go through my my things that I use in this game. Yeah, I'm using my 360. My one's right there. It's black, so I can't really see it. I'm gonna post this just because it's gonna be easy. Nope, screen options. That's too bright. That just seems way too bright. And that's all the way down. Sorry guys, but I'm just gonna post this because it's stupid. I'm gonna do it. It's easy. But I'm gonna go through the weapons that I use to beat this game pretty much. So I'm just gonna start out with. Oh, I need to switch that ring. Ugh. This game looks so much weirder with it being just. Nah, I may play a little bit too. First thing I use, this is the first like weapon that I really use besides the Morningstar was like the first weapon I actually used to get through this. The first actual weapon that many people probably don't get at their first run through, but Ultimate Guide to Dark Souls 2 showed me, and this weapon is amazing and I still use it. Even though it's NG plus 2, I'm doing an NG plus 1 actually run. So this is actually what it is. This is a Fire Longsword plus 10. You get it in Forest of the Fallen Giants. It's where one of those flame lizards that shoot the fireballs that like 3-shot you with what I'm wearing. In my highest fire resistance armor, they still like 3-shot me. It's crazy. But this weapon does 157. It's a slash thrust. It's a straight sword. It's the fire longsword. It's longsword with fire on it, infused, whatever. But it's plus 10, and it does 157 normal attack damage, plus 56, and then it does 157 fire damage, plus 20. So yeah, it's crazy. And that's still used on a NG plus 1. And then the next weapon I've used throughout the whole game pretty much is a Dark Halberd plus 10. This is a halberd slash thrust. It does 245 damage. That's just melee. Plus 59. That's just melee. And that's not even if you hit it with the sweet spot, which is just like the head of it. It also does a 245 dark damage plus 20. It does like 900 damage if you hit it just like right in the head. It does like 900 damage, and that's like 2-handed light attack. It's crazy. And then turn my guy around. Yeah, that's my guy. I think he's hollow right now, but he has completely red skin and red hair, which I thought was cool. Next weapon which I've used, which really irritates me a little bit, the name, but I've used this, and this is what I used in the first game too. Time checking. It is Raw Ultra Great Sword plus 10, and it does, and it's an Ultra Great Sword, which that's what's irritating me. That's what irritates me. It says Great Sword in the name, but it says Ultra Great Sword on what it says, on what it is. Yeah. And this is a big sword, if you haven't noticed. I can't even fit in the camera right now. It's that big, and there's the shield I use. Yeah. There's that one check that gives you upgrades. It does 460, just flat out, melee plus 81, because it doesn't have any other effects since I made it raw. It is so powerful. It does like 800, it's like a 200 light, a two-handed light attack is like 800 damage. I'll go through all of this, and then I'll go through the, my armor and all that. And the shield I use is Havel's Great Shield plus 2. It's a great shield, and it actually does like, I accidentally attacked with it. It did 600 attack damage, and it's a shield, which is crazy. I could probably power stance that thing and destroy it. Since this is on my 360 and I don't have gold for this, I could still probably destroy some just normal enemies. Since I only have PvE, and sort of irritating because I always want to do PvP, but I can't. So yeah, and if I get the thing to plus 10, oh my god, it'd probably be anything. I only use shields that do 100% melee blocking, because that's where most things damage comes from, but it still has like 90, 80, 80, 70, 70, 70, 90, 70, and it has like super high durability, and it's a really heavy shield. It weighs 20, but as you see, I have like 108 for 104, but that's because I have my third dragon ring on, and yeah, I'll go through those later. I'll go through my rings later. And yes, I do have an hour and almost 2 hours of torch. I don't ever use it. I have not got that achievement where if you light all the like little pedestals that have the where you light on fire with the torch. Have not done that. But yeah, and I have 2 bows that I use, but I really only use one of them since I don't know which one's better, but I got 2 of them. I got a lightning short bow plus 7, and it does 77 melee plus 50, and it also does a 77 plus 16 lightning, which it does like 170 damage. It's like one of the guys that use like the moon scythe. Yeah, it's crazy. It's really good for a bow. I'm gonna do the rings that I use. This is for actually like fighting. This is not for farming, which I do my farming at the Undead Crypt, and that's just like you get like 200 souls per kill if you use like my setup. But it's actually like it takes a really long time to get in like a high souls. But if you have a lot of time on your hands, and plus since this is hollows, you can test out your weapons after you kill everything. You can just test out your weapons, and plus they instantly spawn. So just break all the gravestones and stay in one place, and you can backstab whatever you want. You can, since they come up on the ground, you can just stand behind them and backstab them and see what the backstab is. You can try like a bunch of different weapons. I've tried like every weapon I've had, and some are good, some of them aren't. I'm just gonna say that. But it's just, and use like the saber spear, whatever, the spear that can't break, pretty much. So then it's just like you can kill all of them. I'm going to go through my rings right now. I use the Ring of Blades plus 1, which does it gives you more melee damage. Then I use Fairy Ring plus 1, which ups your stamina regen. I use the Ring of Steel Protection plus 1. That makes it so you get like you have like more armor pretty much. And I use the third Dragon Ring, which you do more health, more stamina, and more load, so you can carry more stuff. And then that's just for when I'm fighting. This is the one I switch out my third Dragon Ring, because this one I have to have pretty much, but the third Dragon Ring is like the one I switch out. If I want to use something else. Sometime at 10. I use Virgo's Helmet plus 5, which is like crazy OP, and all you do is like talk to like this disembodied head, but you get this helmet, and it's so good. It's 142 Poke with plus 37 is all, and 134, I don't know. Dude, figure that out for yourself. It's just a really good helmet, and I use Dragon Lake Mill plus 5, which it's crazy. Have those gauntlets and leggings. Yes, I have no consistency when it comes to my arm besides the gauntlets and leggings, but those are both insanely good. But the sad thing is that all of this is upgraded with Twinkling Tetanite, I think, which is super rare, but it's so good. I use iron. I have I bought like 999 iron arrows and wood arrows, but I don't use crossbows, so I just bought like all of those, so I never run out. And then I always have like my essence buff and radiant life gems, and I have like all the life gems here, and then I throw in whatever else I need. I have 25 of those. I ran out of those, and that's the worst thing that could possibly happen, is if you run out of human effigies. Try as hard as you possibly can to not run out of human effigies, because you are screwed. And yes, I have not popped any of these because, yes, I still have the Soul of the King, because I beat, that proves I'm on NG plus 1, because of, I just beat the, Skeleton Lords. God damn. Those, skeleton wheels. Those things were so difficult in Dark Souls 1, but now they're not that bad. Soul Vessels I don't use. Those never, ever, 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 ever pop a Soul of a Giant, because that helps you fight, the king that went psycho, and now it's like the super, super beefy guy, after you beat, the boss at the end of the Undead Crypt. It's after you beat him and that guy in the back with the armor. By having a giant soul, it drops his health, no, his damage and his defense. Because at starting it's like 400 for like defense and attack. It's like times 400 of what it would be. But so never pop a giant soul. I did beat him with 3. It was very, very difficult still. It took me like 20 or 30 goes, I think, around there, but I did it. Let's see what time I am. I don't know, 13. Sorry, a second, I have something. Sorry about it being very, really bright. I don't have a capture card, I'm sorry. I still don't know what the dried fingers do. As was in both games, I'm still just confused. Most of the stuff I can't use because it's multiplayer. Don't waste your money on these. Do not waste your money on your souls, because all they say is it makes I'll show you. I'm just gonna do this. I should do this whenever I make a Dark Souls 2. I'm just gonna go. It goes, hello. It just goes, hello. So what does? Yeah, it's so stupid. And I wasted like around 8,000 souls on those, I think, but they're terrible. Don't buy those. This isn't an achievement or anything, it's just don't touch them. I haven't even checked this. I still don't know what that is. That thing still irritates me to this day, not knowing what that is. Oh, here's this other little thing that I have to stop this thing. See this chick right here? Yeah, that chick. She like sells like Tetanite stuff. Guess what? That's her dad, right there. She even says that looks like my father. He's been eyeing me, and that looks like my father. He's a blacksmith too. That's her dad. And look, she is literally like 5 steps away from him, and she won't walk over and even say hi. It irritates me. Sorry, rant, but I'm gonna have to end this and probably make another one. So, bye. I'm just gonna make another one.